Right, but you know, as far as taking care of scars, not everybody can make it to the doctor, so we do have some other suggestions that you can do at home yourself. We have a pretty cool home remedy here. This is quite
this
is quite a mix of ingredients. We have wheatgrass, lemon juice, and finally garlic. And applying these things to scars are going to help with exfoliating. It's going to help actually take some of the discoloration out of scars, help with some of that pigmentation.
Right, especially the garlic. This is going to help with exfoliation. But do you really want to go around smelling like garlic and like a salad all the time? I mean, I don't know.
This
home remedy, between the wheatgrass and the lemon juice, you might smell like a salad.
And finally, something that we're using more and more of are silicone strips that you can buy over the counter in the pharmacy. We found that applying these strips to fresh scars, if you stick with it over a matter of weeks, you will flatten scars and get the redness out.
Another form of scar that we see is stretch marks. And if you've had a baby and you had stretch marks, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But, you know, a lot of it can be prevented. I mean, it's something that women ask me about all the time. And actually, even though my son's 19, I'm still battling with it. Do we have any pregnant women in the audience who are, ooh, look at this lovely lady.
Hi, my name is Alice. I'm 23 weeks along, and my mom has stretch marks, so I'm really concerned about getting stretch marks as well. And my skin has been itching a lot, so I don't know if it's tied into getting stretch marks later.
Well, it is very genetic. So if your mom has it, more than likely you'll probably have it. To what degree can depend on a lot of what you do. And basically stretch marks are, and this is just a little example here. We already have this preloaded. I know this looks, but what this is going to do is show you what happens is the belly gets to 4 times its size. If you think about it, if you've seen a woman who's like 40 weeks pregnant, the skin is really, really stretched. So basically, this is what happens is it gets larger, 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 and the skin actually cracks and forms a scar. They can get raised and red and itchy, just like you said, because the skin is dry and cracking. So what you want to do is moisturize. You're going to actually moisturize for 2 to alleviate the itching. So you're going to moisturize like 3 or 4 times a day with things like cocoa butter, shea butter. A lot of women will use vitamin E oil. You can do oatmeal baths to try and decrease that itching. And my mother actually told me to try this as well. And this is Mother's Special Blend. And this is great stuff because it's not harmful to baby. It moisturizes your skin. It uses all natural ingredients, no preservatives. So this is something my mother told me to use it. I used it. If I hadn't gained so much weight, my stretch marks wouldn't have been as bad. But this is great. And so we're going to give you a little goodie bag filled with some of that Mother's Special Blend. How are you? The key is keeping your belly lathered up 3 to 4 times because I didn't do that enough. You just have to keep it lathered. And not only your stomach, but also it can happen to your hips and your breasts and your thighs. So have your husband lather you up.
And what we're talking is all natural.
And it's
probably
all natural,
afterwards you're going to be breastfeeding, so you don't want to do anything else
that
baby
You're going to want to wait for the laser and all that. So the best thing is the prevention, is keeping lathered up with those oils.